Hello and welcome. Today, in this video, we will be deploying pfSense Plus software from the AWS Marketplace using CloudFormation. The first step is to log into your AWS account and navigate to the AWS Marketplace. Then click on Discover Products and search for pfSense. We see that our first result is Netgate pfSense Plus. We will go to our available options and choose the second option. You can also install pfSense Plus on the Graviton platform, but for this video, we will be using the x86 version. Once we are at the pfSense Plus Marketplace page, we may notice that our view may be a little different, depending on whether or not we have subscribed to the product. As we can see, in this account, we do have access to the product. If we had not already subscribed, there would be a button we could push to subscribe, to request a private offer, or request a proof of concept demo from Netgate. We will click on Review Purchase Options, which will bring us to our purchase options for pfSense Plus, which we have already subscribed to, so we can simply push the Launch Software button. For the purposes of this video, we can see that we are using a test product. We will now click on AWS CloudFormation, and then we will scroll down and click Launch with CloudFormation. This will bring up the CloudFormation console, and we can see that we have an existing template pre-populated by the marketplace. If we wanted to switch to a different region to deploy our instance, we can do that by clicking on Regions at the top, and in this demo, we will choose the Oregon region. Once we made that switch, we can see that the template is automatically updated. Now we can scroll down and click the next button. Here we will provide a name for our stack and configure our parameters. Our AMI parameter is already populated, and we do not want to modify that. For network configuration, we will select our VPC, and we will select our subnets for our primary WAN and LAN interfaces. Scrolling down, we will need to select our pre-configured EC2 key pair. This is a requirement that must be done before running a CloudFormation template. For our instance type, we will keep the default, which in this case is the M6i large type. Should we desire, we can modify that as necessary. For user data, we have two options. We can set the admin password, or we can define the management network. For now, we are just going to set our admin password. For this demo, we will set password equals Netgate and move down to our security configuration. Here we can set our CIDR blocks for SSH and HTTPS access. For now, we will use the CIDR block of the VPC itself. If you have some other source IP address where you will be coming from to administer the instance, this is where you would add that and hit the next button. Here we can optionally set tags or change our failure options. For now, we don't need to modify any of these, so we will just click Next to reach the Review and Create screen. So the template is ready, and we've given it a name and added our parameters, so now we are ready to submit. While our stack is deploying, we can click the Refresh button to view status. This deployment will take roughly 1 minute. Once our stack has been successfully created, we can move to the EC2 console to view our instance. Click on Instances, and we can now see that we have the running instance and it is currently initializing. Again, this initialization process might take up to a minute. And now that we've passed the status checks, we can see that we have the public IPv4 address associated with our instance, and we can go ahead and click on that address. This privacy error is common and is shown because by default, pfSense Plus uses a self-signed certificate to secure its web access. This can, of course, be replaced with an appropriate certificate for your environment in the configuration of the instance. We can click Advanced and Proceed and sign into the instance with the admin account and password that we previously set in the template. In this case, our password was set to Netgate. And there we have it. We are now in the initial setup wizard. We have successfully deployed pfSense Plus from the AWS Marketplace using CloudFormation. Thanks for watching. We hope this was helpful and informative. You can find more use cases, tech tips, and more on our website at www.netgate.com.